Well, g'day. This is a story about Alan and Ella, not their real names. It's kind of funny, and I wanted to share it because I thought you'd get a laugh too. So, Alan and Ella come into my office in Chatswood in 2005. And Alan's a big guy, and he says to me, I want a 10-year fixed loan, and the bloke down the street's going to give me $1,000. I thought, whoa, okay. Hello, Alan. And I said, Alan, would you like to come into my office? So he came in. I asked, have you had a nice day? How's things going? Tell me about what you can do. I said, okay. And I just want to show you a little something. And I opened a calculator. And I said, here you go. Here's the difference of 0.1% of 10 years on your $600,000 loan. It would actually be a lot of money. So if we got it wrong by 0.1%, what's that? 0.1, 600, $6,000. What loan's the bloke down the street giving you? Anyhow, there wasn't many banks that would do a 10-year fixed loan. And to my knowledge now, there's only one, as at now. Anyhow, I gave him a quote, told him what documents were needed, etc., the normal stuff. And I thought he'd gone. I knew what date he was buying a family house, and I knew what date it had to happen. Hadn't heard. So Alan, not his real name, calls me up. Need that loan now. It's got to settle in 2.5 weeks. I said, right. And you're going to give me $1,000? I said, well, no, I'm not going to give you $1,000, but I will be able to settle it in 2.5 weeks if you do your bit. I'll need all the documents today. I'll need to meet you tomorrow morning before work. And I need you to help all the way. We're going to be couriering. We're going to be taking things to banks. We're going to be greasing the rails. And it's going to be tough, but I need you to do your bit. And to be fair, he did his bit. And I drove out to his house to get things signed, and Pauline in my office caught a train twice from Chatswood to the city just to get things going faster. We got valuers, called ahead, etc., etc. Anyhow, during the process, because I was sick of him bleating, I'd offered him $300 rebate after settlement because it was good commission and 10-year of follow-up commission. Anyhow, follow on. The loan settles. And I thought, you're beauty. We're actually ready 3 days before settlement. Couldn't believe it. Anyhow, I think it was a Westpac loan. Ooh, not sure. Anyhow, settlement happens. And I said to Pauline, look, you've worked your butt off on this one. You can do the happy call. You can give him a call and tell him it's settled. Anyhow, she comes in ashen-faced, says, Martin, first thing he said was, where's my $300? I said, Pauline, I'm really sorry you had to go through that. I'm not paying him till I talk to him. If he comes through, do not talk to him, please. You don't have to put yourself through that. I'd like to talk to him. Anyhow, 1 day passes, 2 day passes, and he rings up, and I hear it coming. So, yes, yes. Martin would like to talk to you. He's expecting your call. So it comes through, and he says, where's my $300? I said, Alan, how nice of you to call. Where's my, you promised me, yeah. I said, Alan, I've been expecting your call, and I've been meaning to say something to you. And now that you're in a 10-year fix, which potentially has pretty significant breaking fees, I can speak openly. You've been terrible to deal with, Alan. You've been awful, bullyish, and rude the whole way through. You gave us 2.5 weeks and we overachieved. Pauline's personally been on a train twice to the city at my expense and her time to help you. We've been greasing the rails. We've been calling valuers ahead. We've been getting phone numbers, getting back doors opened. And the only thing you can say to us is, where's my $300? Alan, I'm very disappointed in you. I thought this could go any one of a number of ways. Anyhow, I said, Alan, he didn't speak. I said, Alan, what I'd like you to do, not today, maybe tomorrow, the next day, I'd like you to ring our office and I'd like you to say thank you to Pauline for all of her work because she's been amazing. And I think that's a fair thing to do. And when you've done that, I'll pay you your $300. And I thought, I can't believe he hasn't spoken. and you could hear him lifting himself. And thank you, Martin, for all of your help. I appreciate it. And yeah, I can be rude, and I'm sorry for that. And yeah, you guys were amazing. And okay. Anyhow, it was a happy ending. I love happy endings because he did ring. He did thank Pauline. I still don't know whether it was thankful or whether he wanted his $300. But anyhow, I mailed him his $300, which I didn't really enjoy. But there is a follow-up to the story because we get basically half of our commission on settlement and half of our commission as a trail because that's the way the banks and the broker industry agreed in the early 90s. So if a loan closes in the first year, we lose it all. And the second year we lose half for most banks, but then it's there. So, but the trail statement comes in, and we got a call about a year or two later from Adam who needed help with something, and Pauline was very distressed and upset. Anyhow, I pulled out the trail statement and I found the line for, I'll call him Alan, not his real name, and Alan Smith, no, not his real name, and it was like whatever, $40 or something, $20 a month, and I said, Pauline, whenever he calls, it's like 40 times 12 is whatever, $500. And we'll probably get a call a year and might send him one Christmas card a year. So every time we have an interaction, that's $250. That we'll call it a bastard allowance. So she cacked herself laughing, and life was a bit better. Hope you enjoyed the story.